Coming up today on Studio 13 Live, fans are angry with country singer Miranda Lambert, what she did that has some loyal fans vowing to never listen to her music again.
Then Taylor Swift Week continues. Today we're talking all about the Eras Tour fashion trends.
And hi-ho, Cheerio. Duke's Chowder is here to make some delicious summer cocktails.
And Street Eats at Mana is showing us how to make modern Levantine dishes, including their street bowls with cauliflower al pastor. Studio 13 Live starts right now.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make your day.
Well, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here with us today. We are very excited to have you. We're very excited about our looks. I'm Maria Garcia.
I'm Carly Henderson. Yes, we are keeping it going with Taylor Swift Week. Today is the red theme. Yes. So I like our interpretations of this.
Very much.
This is so fun. We're also going to be, chatting Taylor Swift fashion a little bit later in our show. We invited our friends from iHeartRadio back, so that's going to be great. Putting together lots of fun looks for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
For everyone, all of our viewers who are going to the Eras Tour this weekend. All right, Ariana Grande is saying thank you next. The pop star and her husband, Dalton Gomez, are calling it quits after 2 years of marriage. According to TMZ, the two have been separated since January. Grande's been in the UK filming Wicked since December of last year, and she caused a little bit of speculation over the weekend after she was spotted at Wimbledon without her wedding ring. Oh, man. I was excited. She was married to a real civilian, a regular person who works in real estate, and it did kind of happen fast, but I wanted that to be her happy ending.
I know, and she's talked a lot about wanting to have a solid relationship, a solid marriage, but I think at the end of the day, even though divorces are difficult, it is healthy to end things when the relationship just isn't there anymore. Also.
Yeah. On the bright side, our pop queens have been giving us a lot of really great divorce albums. Kelsey Ballerini, Kelly Clarkson, Adele. Ariana Grande puts together some good music. So that's what I'm going to be looking forward to in the future.
A little inspiration, certainly there. And the divorce train keeps on trucking. Hollywood power couple Sofia Vergara and Joe Manganiello are also separating. They just announced they're divorcing after 7 years of marriage and asking for some privacy at this time as they navigate this next phase of their lives. So they were married in 2015 after a little over a year of dating, and Vergara was actually recently spotted in Italy celebrating her 51st birthday, if you can believe that. She was with friends and she was without her wedding ring. And, this also breaks my heart. They really seem like such an amazing couple. And I know that when she ended the relationship prior to marrying Joe, that was also an extremely tumultuous time. There were a lot of court battles related to that. So I'm hoping that this will be a more peaceful transition.
I forgot about that.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, 7 years of a marriage, that's not successful. I mean, that's still a really long time to have a partnership and a life with somebody, and they're going their separate ways. Apparently, like, the things that sort of attracted her to him at the beginning started to kind of they started getting annoyed with each other. I read he was really into Dungeons and Dragons and just chased all these fun experiences, but it ended up not working out. The internet sleuths knew, though. They were there. They were on Instagram. I saw it was about a week ago. He posted a happy birthday to her, and it was this very blurry, low quality photo, and it just said Feliz Cumpleaños Sofia.
Yeah.
Cumpleaños. Let me get
That's
that
right.
pronunciation right.
That's right.
And so they were like, this is weird, this is cold, especially since he posted 2 Instagram stories for their dog's birthday.
Ooh.
So people knew something was off, and now it's been announced. So wishing them the best, both of these couples, as they get up and move on.
Yeah, just move on with life. Hopefully these transitions are difficult, but a peaceful one.
Absolutely. All right, after what feels like a century of marketing and teasing, the highly anticipated Barbie movie is almost here, and cast members actually spoke out about the importance of diverse representation in the film and how fans can really expect the unexpected.
It's such a commentary on gender, it's a commentary on life, on death, on patriarchy.
I didn't really feel very represented in the world of it. So really I felt like I had no relationship to Barbie. And the thing that's so great about getting to be a part of this story, the way it's told, is that we're changing that story. We're changing the narrative to include more of us.
Love that. So Barbie hits the big screen this Friday, featuring a star-studded cast, including Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Will Ferrell, America Ferrera, Issa Rae, and John Cena. Such a cast there. That's not even naming everybody that's in it, you know?
The marketing team truly deserves a raise, though, because did you see? So I love a good home improvement show. And HGTV has like some sort of Barbie house makeover show too now. Oh my goodness.
My mom texted me about that last night. She's like, did you know HGTV is doing this too? They are hitting every angle of planet Earth. So I feel like this movie is going to do really, really well at the box office.
Oh my goodness. And we are actually getting an early sneak peek. So we'll be able to chat about it a little bit on Friday. We won't give away any spoilers.
Yeah, but we'll give you our opinions.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, Britney is back with a new single, and she is rocking with will.i.am once again. The Black Eyed Peas member posting a teaser for their new song on social media. So this is actually the 4th time the pair have worked together. The new track is the 2nd song Spears has released since the end of her 13-year conservatorship in 2021. After a duet with Elton John, Hold Me Closer came out last year. The new song is called Mind Your Business. Okay, and it is set to be released today. Very exciting. You know, Britney definitely still got it.
She definitely has it, for sure. It sounds a little bit like Work Bee. You know what I mean?
Which I definitely listen to when I'm exercising.
Yeah, it's motivating, you know what I mean? And I really like it when pop stars work with producers that they've created magic with before. So we're gonna see that with Olivia Rodrigo's album. And I'm really excited for this Britney single. I was looking to see if it had come out in the minutes before the show, and it hasn't yet. So something for us all to look forward to later today. I wonder if there's gonna be a music video with it.
Oh, of course, there has to be.
Right?
I'm really
Show us
hoping
those twirling moves, Britney.
Yes, she's been practicing them.
Yeah. All right, Lindsay Lohan is officially a cool mom. The 37-year-old actress and husband, Bader Shammas, welcomed their first baby, Luai. So a rep confirmed the news to People and says she is over the moon in love. Her son was born in Dubai, and his name means shield or protector in Arabic. Very cool. The Mean Girls actress first announced her surprise pregnancy back in March. Lohan and her husband got engaged back in November 2021, and they confirmed getting married just last summer. So happy for Lindsay. She has so many life experiences that she's going to really be able to, you know, give to her children and share with them. And I mean, can you imagine being her kid and just like hearing the tales of Hollywood in the early 2000s?
Oh boy, a treacherous place. You know, yeah, I'm also very happy for her. I feel like she's having this beautiful resurgence, you know, that, and really the early aughts in Hollywood were a difficult time for a lot of these young starlets. So I love to see it, her kind of settling down, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, as soon as she and baby feel up for it, a resurgence of her career.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. All right, even if you don't have tickets to Harry Styles' Love on Tour, you could still get to see him, Carly, no matter where you go, girl, okay? At least in wax.
All right, so Madame Tussauds announced not 1, but 7 new wax figures in honor of the As It Was singer. The company posted a few preview photos on their Instagram. We caught it this morning, showcasing some of his most iconic outfits. The wax figures will be placed in London, Hollywood, New York, Berlin, Amsterdam, Singapore, and Sydney. No Seattle on that list? Come on, right? We need to get one over here. In addition to that, the Grammy Award-winning singer will also have a new statue at Madame Tussauds in Orlando, Florida.
I really examined these really closely. They look pretty good.
They look really good. And you know I love my Harry Styles, so I have high standards with this. And wax figures don't always come out the way that we want them to, but I think they did an excellent job on Harry Styles. It's probably a good thing it's not going to be in Seattle, otherwise I would be melting it.
Yeah, a little hug. You very casually need to travel to one of these amazing spots and visit Harry.
Definitely. Say hi to Harry. All right, still ahead. Taylor Swift Week continues as we get ready for the Eras Tour to stop in Seattle this weekend. And today we're getting a look at some of the fashion trends that we can expect to see around town.
And people walk out of country music singer Miranda Lambert's concert, while some fans say they're just never going to listen to her music again. Stay with us.
It Hey, Taylor Swift Week continues on Studio 13 Live, and the Queen herself just continues topping the charts.
Yeah, we're checking in with Jody and Bender for mornings on 95.7 The Jet to chat all about it. And it seems like every day we're talking about a new record that she's broken.
Yeah, so first of all, it felt like an old cardigan under someone's bed.
Very nice. Very nice.
Man, I got the cardigan on.
You do?
Just for you guys. I do. Just because I swiped it from my daughter just so I could have it on TV with you guys today.
Aw.
How about that?
You drew stars around my scars and now I'm bleeding.
Oh.
Okay, Bender, look who's becoming a Swiftie here.
He's joining the cool kids now.
That's right. So here's the deal. All 22 songs from Speak Now, Taylor's version, has debuted on the Hot 100 this week. Wow. All 22 songs. And they joined the 3 that were already there. Karma, Cruel Summer, and Antihero were already there. So now Taylor, with the week ending this week on the Hot 100, 25 songs does Taylor Swift have on the Hot 100 right now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I want to talk about this too. Cillian Murphy lost a lot of weight for Oppenheimer, and now I hear we're learning a little bit more about his diet.
Yeah, it's funny. You know, a lot of the scenes for Oppenheimer were shot in the desert in Nevada, Los Alamos, some in California, but most of the time the cast was out all together, which is rare when you're an A-lister. You usually do scenes here and there, but not all together. So as a group, they were all together having dinner every night, and Cillian Murphy would never go. Turns out that he wasn't just being antisocial, he was fasting, not only emotionally, but physically. So he would have like an almond. Emily Blunt said, I'm not sure if she was being sarcastic, but he would have like one piece of apple or one almond, and that would be his meal. Yeah.
Ugh.
And when you see him on screen, he does look awfully gaunt.
He
Really
does, and he
amazing.
was never a very large guy to begin with.
That sounds
No.
miserable.
Movie looks so good, though.
Yes.
It looks so good.
Yeah, we're very excited to see it. It's going to be a Barbenheimer weekend for many of us.
Barbenheimer.
That's right.
Last early screening, it's really good. You're
Oh,
gonna love
good. I
it.
can't wait. We have to talk about this viral moment right now. Okay, country singer Miranda Lambert going viral for something she did during a concert in Vegas over the weekend. Break this down for us.
So people in the front row clearly spent a ton of money to see her up close and personal. Watch this video right here. Watch.
I'm gonna stop right here for a sec, Danny. I'm sorry. These girls are worried about their selfie and not listening to the song. It's pissing me off a little bit. I don't like it at all.
Oof.
Really? Okay, right out of the gate, I'm on the side of the fan. I'm sorry. You spent that much money. They weren't being disrespectful. They just happened to take a selfie. Sure, it was during a slow song and Miranda took exception to it, but come on, man.
How do you know they weren't being disrespectful? There were 6 of them right in the front row doing that sorority squat, you know, where you all are just like,
Yeah.
maybe they were making a big deal out of it.
I did catch the photo, or the presumed photo that was being shared on TikTok. They looked like a mellow bunch, but we weren't there, you know?
Yeah,
It's
that'd
not
be,
a good look.
I think, just
It's
super
not a good
disappointing as a
look.
fan who paid so much money to go to that concert. You're like, let me just enjoy it and take a photo.
Yeah, and you know, Carly and I were talking about this before the show. You know, we've been to events. I know I've been to a concert before, but mostly comedians where they have you put your phone away if it really is that big of an issue. But if you didn't ask people to do that, then you got to be ready for the phone to come out.
And they've had rules like Kevin Hart has the rule where you can't even take your phone out in the venue, period. So if you're that serious, you're right. That should be announced at least ahead of time.
Yeah, it sounds like she didn't even make it like any sort of blanket announcement at the beginning of the show either to say, hey, you can take a photo right now, but then let's put the phones away after that. It just kind of seemed like it came out of left field. But if I was a fan, I'd be super offended by that.
Hey, look, I just know that you tried to change the ending and Peter losing Wendy.
What?
Doing it for you guys. Come on, I'm trying to help you out with some more lyrics.
Very nice. I'm so shook. I'm shocked. Now, I got to know, Jody, are you on Miranda's side on this one? You're pretty quiet.
Yeah, I mean, I get where she's coming from, to be perfectly honest. You know, she's singing one of her slow songs. If she was distracted by this crew down in front, you know, we were talking about it on the radio earlier. It's like when you go see a big golf tournament, you're not allowed to just be on the side gabbing. You know, let's give the performers a little bit of respect. We all have taken this, I'm going to do what I want. I have my phone. I'm taking video. We're talking. We've taken this to a next level now. And maybe this just hit Miranda at the wrong moment on the wrong night. You know,
absolutely.
I give her credit.
You said it.
fair.
Jody and Bender, thank you so much for joining us today. Have a good day. We'll talk to you soon. And don't forget, you can catch Jody and Bender weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. on 95.7 The Jet.
And still ahead, do you have any friends who are always late? Well, it might not be their fault.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, next, our friends from the Jubal Show on Hits 106.1 join us to chat about some of the fashion trends that you're going to be spotting at Eras Tour this weekend.
I'm gonna make your day.
As if we have not been talking about it enough, it's Taylor Swift week here on Studio 13 Live, and today we are talking about all the fashion trends.
Yes, we are obviously decked out in red because of the red theme today. You are dressed for 22, which is a song on red. And we got some of these cool little items from Walmart. I think the look is under 40 bucks, which is great. But we also want to check out some more ideas.
Yeah, so we got our friends back here joining us, Jubal, Nina, and Victoria from the Jubal Show on Hits 106.1. Hi.
Thanks for having us back. Can I borrow one of your hats?
Yes, you can borrow my hat. Here you go.
He's been talking about your hats.
When we got here,
Yeah.
and it wasn't our turn yet, I was like, those hats are amazing. I wanna wear one.
They are amazing. You know what's cool?
Oh, it feels good, too.
You can like adjust it to your head.
Oh, cool.
Isn't
Sweet.
that nice?
Yeah.
All right.
Talk us through some of the looks that you have.
Go for it.
Okay, so should we start on the end by you?
Sure.
Really? Okay, so the purple dress is, what did we say this was? Speak Now? Because Speak Now is all about purple. But I actually got this on Amazon, and it's never been worn, and it's really cute. Actually, most of the stuff I got on Amazon.
Nice.
That's nice.
I know, with the little tie in the back.
Very cute.
You know, and then it's just flirty, and also I feel like it's like Lover and like all that.
Yeah,
kind
and
of
it
stuff.
has a lavender
Whimsical.
haze.
Yeah,
Oh, very
so,
nice.
So many things
Okay.
there. Then obviously the sequins. You
All
can't
right,
go wrong
yeah.
with the sequins, but you
That
can
jacket
also
is
make
You
it
need
like-
more sequins in your life.
I do.
Okay.
I've been trying to get more sequins in my life. I would love to.
You can try on this whole outfit.
I would
The
love
whole
to.
outfit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Paired
Yeah,
with
you
the
can't go wrong
sequins.
with that.
No, and I got these in my best friend's closet, literally.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Good bestie.
Yeah, I know. And Victoria, she's got everything else.
Victoria is our hardcore Taylor Swift fan on the
We
show.
love to see
Yes.
Yeah.
So just a little bit, you know, you can't go wrong with Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
especially with all her different eras. But I feel like a few of these I got from my friends, definitely like the sequence more from my friends. Some of them on Amazon, some of them I thrifted.
Yeah.
So I feel like with all her eras, you can literally find things wherever you go, whether it's at like Walmart, a thrift store, Amazon.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think one of the most untapped resources we have to remember to use are our friends' closets.
I love
Because,
that.
you know what I mean? Like, Victoria already was like, can I borrow this?
Specifically.
This is a top.
Oh, it's giving early odds.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
top.
Yeah.
When we called them going out shirts.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, everything on this table is for sale. If you want to buy it, hit us up. $5 an item. $5 an item.
Plug-in.
Name your price.
What are the boxing gloves? Explain that.
Oh, these are mine because, you know, I have a lot of sequins and stuff. And if
Yeah.
you're a guy going to the show, put on some red and you'll be fine. Or elastic pants, and then you can just do the high-waisted thing.
Oh, that's also very fashionable.
That's fashionable.
Very
But then
nice.
Right here.
red boxing gloves. So if you're in the merch line and it's really long, you can get to the
You
front
gotta,
line.
oh, you know, that's what they've been saying. That merch line is very long. You might have to duke it out to get
Yeah.
that crew neck sweatshirt everybody wants.
No kidding.
Also might get you kicked out of the concert. I wouldn't do that. but-
Not endorsed by any show, okay?
No.
All right, well, I do love this. I also love sort of the money-saving aspect of asking your friends. But do you guys know what you're going to be wearing to the concert?
No,
Yes.
I have no idea.
My outfit's not here yet. It comes in tomorrow. I got it 2-day shipping because I waited a little bit to the last minute. But it's a purple dress, and I'm really excited.
Cool.
Nice.
Does it have sparkles on it?
It doesn't, so I do have to add something to it.
Yeah.
But I'll be making some friendship bracelets to add to it and stuff like that.
I don't know exactly what I'll be wearing, but these I think were left over from some other segment that you did.
Also red, that's all you need.
Yeah, it's a good accessory. Oh, they sparkle.
The concert is also very hot. So
Exactly,
you know
that's
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Oh, that is right.
I think I
You're
want to wear
shopping.
this.
Shopping during the segment. I'm wearing a purple sequin jumpsuit. All in with sneakers, because you know.
Always sneakers. Always sneakers.
Yeah.
The shoes has been a tough thing to decide because I want to wear really fun shoes because I want to take a cute picture and everything, or even like cute boots. But I feel like it's going to be a really long time of standing, so I'm thinking comfort.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yesterday, I asked you if I could borrow whatever you were wearing that was sequins yesterday.
Oh, my jacket. Yeah.
I feel like we should be best friends so I can be
You
from
just
your
like my
closet, 'cause
clothes.
Purple is my favorite color.
Yeah, we're like similarly shaped. Yeah.
I want to borrow a lot of your clothes.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing your hat right now, so this is great.
You also curvy? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
It works.
Sweet.
What would you say is like the most popular style you've seen when you look around at all the different TikToks and what Swifties are wearing to the show?
High-waisted.
High-waisted, either Reputation with all the black and sparkles and stuff like that, or Speak Now since she just released her version.
Absolutely. I'm seeing so much fringe just like this. Like people are loving the tinsel. So great. Okay, so we're going to touch on makeup a little bit later in the week, but it really seems like that's the way people are adding the sparkle. So any idea about like bright colors that might work?
Oh yeah, purples and greens for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like the bright eyeshadows and stuff to go with it. Absolutely, especially with your sparkle.
Gotta
It'll
have
make your
fun.
eyes sparkle.
That's right. That's right, it will.
I can't wait to see all your pics. It's awesome. And I feel like when in doubt, look at what the performer's wearing on stage, right?
Yeah.
And kind of do your own interpretation of that.
Well, and the classic, you guys.
Cowboy Boo Boo!
That's so true.
Gotta get him broken in though.
Yeah.
First couple times
Yeah,
when they come, yes.
All right, well, before we let everybody go, we have to tell people you can obviously win tickets here on Studio 13 Live, but 106.1 also giving away tickets. Tell us about that.
You're never more than 20 minutes away from tickets on Hits 106.1. Never more than 20 minutes away.
You got it.
Yes.
That's right. Well, Jubal, Nina, and
Serving up the
Victoria.
tickets.
That's right. Serving them up. Oh, the man is full of puns.
Yes, I
I'm
am.
here for it. All right. Again, Jubal, Nina, and Victoria, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, they'll be back tomorrow because we're making some Taylor Swift themed cookies and cocktails.
My favorite
I'm
way to
excited.
Yes. All right, coming up, we're going to tell you what one city is doing to get people to stop smoking, and it involves a little bit of a staring contest.
Oh, and Dukes is here to show us how to make their Hi-Ho Cheerio summertime cocktail. Stay with us.
I'm gonna make
New sights and experiences are coming to Epcot to celebrate 100 years of the Walt Disney Company. So starting September 22nd, there will be a platinum Mickey Mouse sculpture, that you can take your picture with. There'll also be a new mural at the Heart of the World celebration where you can try to spot 100 Disney characters, if you want to stand there for a little while. And Spaceship Earth will also light up each night, accompanied by the Disney 100 anthem, When You Wish Upon a Star. And of course, foodies, I like this one. They're going to be able to try some limited edition food and beverages at the locations during the Food and Wine Festival and the Festival of the Holidays. Have you been to Disney before?
I've been to Disneyland, not to Epcot.
Okay, so I did the Disney World Tour. I was lucky enough to do that when I was a kid. And I have to say, Epcot is for the grown-ups, but it's the only one I remember for some reason.
Oh.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. I'm thinking, like, when you were talking about the mural where you spot 100 characters, there better be, like, a bench in front of that or something.
I know, right?
That's a long time to stand. If I'm standing, I want to be standing in line. All right, well, Shark Week is coming back to the Discovery Channel, and this year it is hosted by Aquaman actor Jason Momoa. How fitting, right?
Yeah.
So Momoa is going to guide viewers through Discovery's biggest annual celebration of sharks with 20 hours of new programming. This is the 35th annual Shark Week, and it premieres this Sunday. I feel like I just heard about Shark Week 10 years ago. I didn't realize we were 35 years into it, but these promos are kind of everything of the sort.
He is a whole vibe, and he goes all in for sure. Well, Same. I didn't think it had been 35 years, but good for the Sharks, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe it just wasn't as heavily celebrated until
Maybe
recently.
Maybe. Okay, so this story is cracking me up, okay, because Hong Kong health officials, okay, like officials with the government in Hong Kong are hoping that a stare down will stop people from smoking. So the chief of health in Hong Kong encouraging everyone to give, the disapproving looks if somebody is smoking in an area where it's banned. And that includes restaurants and workplaces. And if that stare down doesn't work, then Hong Kong is considering tougher measures like banning certain people from buying tobacco products altogether and, of course, implementing a hefty tax. I don't think that would work around these parts.
Yeah, I feel like we're used to judgmental glances coming our way. What's next? A finger wag?
No.
It's just kind of funny that that's what the health officials are telling people to do, right?
Yes, I'm going to follow it up, see how it works. I'm very curious.
I would love to see videos of behind the scenes of people doing the judgmental stare. It sounds great.
Gosh.
Well, I kind of love this next story. If you know someone who's always late, it might not be their fault. They could actually be time blind. So it's not an actual medical condition, but this term is being used to describe people who always lose track of time. It happens when the brain has a hard time switching between doing something you enjoy and doing something you have to do. So some people are just more susceptible to distraction than others. And in addition to making people late, it could also affect their ability to complete other tasks on time. Are you time blind or no?
I am not. I was always very big on being on time because I thought it was very disrespectful to be late. But my opinion has changed a little bit, especially when you add like one singular child to the mix. Like sometimes I'm just desperately trying to get out of the house. And this is no shade, okay? This is absolutely no shade to anyone. But you know who's time blind? Toddlers, in fact. Like, you cannot get them off a task if they enjoy it. And if they're not interested, it's impossible to, like, pull them along. So I think really at the end of the day, it's a skill you have to develop.
Yeah, I'm still working on developing that skill.
You can do it, girl.
I just feel like those moments, like I would say in the hour before I have to leave to go do something, even if it's something I'm looking forward to, I do not have an accurate read on how long it's going to take me to, like, even like the last 20 minutes of getting out of the house. Like in my brain, I'm thinking, why would I put on uncomfortable clothes when I could stay in my comfy clothes as long as possible? And then I'm like, oh, I have to change purses. I have to do all these extra like little things that I don't account for. I just think it's going to take me 10 minutes to do my makeup. How long could it really take me?
I'm wondering, that feels like you're not time blind. Maybe it's like a little like, I like to be comfortable. That's nice.
Yeah.
You know?
It's pro comfort.
Yeah, there's that line, I'm sorry I was late, I didn't want to come.
Yeah. No, the thing is, I do want to come. It just like takes me a minute
little bit,
to get
a little
there
bit.
sometimes.
You're worth the wait.
Thanks.
It's okay. Hey, a new record sale for the first edition of the iPhone from 2 decades ago. It actually just sold for $190,000 at auction. You heard that right. It is more than 300 times its original value, just under $600 in 2007. So this model was actually like the very first one released 16 years ago by then Apple CEO Steve Jobs. It's considered like the holy grail by Apple collectors, which I didn't know existed, by the way. But apparently it's only worth something because it's all sealed up. So it's likely to remain sealed because what's the point, right? Like, what's the point of opening it now?
Yeah, because if you tried to use it, they'd make you update the software, and then you to try to get the cool new emojis, and then it would like not let you do the whole thing. I had to do a double take when I like heard that this was 2 decades ago, because I was thinking, I remember sitting in class and my classmate getting this, and all of us staring at it and marveling at it. I remember iPhones when they first came out, it was like you were like a rich person if you had one. You know what I mean? Everyone was like, you got an iPhone, and now I don't know, half of us all have them. It's just like integrated into everything that we do.
Oh my gosh, you know what's very embarrassing, but I will openly admit, I thought that was going to be a flash in the pan. I preferred the Sidekick.
I liked my BlackBerry.
The BlackBerry was also good, but I felt so cool with the Sidekick, you know, and now it's all about the iPhone.
The Sidekick really did have status,
it had
though.
a moment.
I remember seeing Paris Hilton lay there with a bedazzled Sidekick next to a pool, and me thinking, that would be so cool to have.
I know.
I do miss the actual keyboard you could press down in those like earlier phones, though. honestly, I've gotten better at typing with just the touch screen, but it makes me feel weird that that's a skill that I have because it's like a flat screen. Why does my brain have all that like space taken up by this little weird touch screen keyboard? I miss the real keyboard. Okay, this next story is causing a lot of debate. So would you swap your plane seat for a family? Think about this. TikTok user and business CEO Tammy Nelson's going viral after her encounter with a mom during a recent flight. So the mom asked her to switch seats so that she could sit next to her 2 kids. And she asked Nelson if she'd be willing The person she asked said she would be willing if it was another window seat. The mom pointed to the middle seat behind them and said, "Mine is right there." Nelson had a presentation to give to about 500 people and needed to rest, so she did not switch seats. Thoughts on this?
I'm on Nelson's side on this one. You know, I like to think that I want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but making yourself more uncomfortable for somebody else when you maybe paid for the seat, you know, not
right?
cool.
Yeah, because like the family could have planned ahead. And when I heard this initial story, I thought, oh my gosh, it's probably this mom with like her 2 little babies. Or apparently the kids were 11 and 15, like
oh my
around
God,
that age.
get out of here.
Yeah.
Straight to jail.
Yeah. I would switch seats with someone if it didn't put me in like a way worse position, right? Like I know couples sometimes want to sit together, whatever. They don't plan ahead. But like asking someone to take the middle seat, that's a bold move right there.
You know, I think at the end of the day, it's one of those things where you can ask whatever you want, but people are not required to say yes to you. And you also have to be okay with that, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. The answer was no. Okay, still to come. Street Eats at Mana is showing us how to cook their Levantine bowls with cauliflower al pastor.
So excited for this, but first we are making some drinks inspired by our childhood. Duke's Seafood is showing us how to make their Hi-Ho Cheerio cocktail. Stay with us.
I'm gonna make your day. Yeah, I'm gonna make.
And it's time for Seattle Sips, where we check out some amazing drinks in our area. And with summertime comes cherry season.
Gosh, I love stone fruit season. And today we're learning how to make the Hi-Ho Cheerio drink with Duke's Seafood in Green Lake. And for that, we're joined by Rachel Dayneka. Welcome, welcome.
Hi. Hi, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
We're excited you're here too. I hear you've been with Duke's Seafood for 16 years.
What?
What's been your favorite part about working there?
Well, the sense of community, first of all, but then as I've worked there, just realizing their passion for sustainability and local sourcing as much as possible. Like the pride that you feel when knowing your company is taking care of the environment and making sure they're putting out the best products forward is amazing. And I 100% stand behind them and support them, and I'm proud of them.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so not only is this drink name super fun to say, but we have to know the inspiration behind it.
Well, maybe you don't know, but some of you will. There used to be a child game that is actually coming back. It was called Hi-Ho Cheerio, and you just basically counted bushels of cherries. And that's actually, to get the most cherries, that's how you won. You would have to fill up your bucket. So it's a fun little play on a childhood game, but also we are swimming in cherries, so let's have fun with it.
That sounds like a trick. It sounds like chores.
No kidding. So besides cherries, what do we need for the drink?
So we're gonna have, of course, 2 different types of cherries. Bing cherries that are halved, ready to go. We have filthy cherries, which come from this container here, which some of the juice we're also gonna keep. It's gonna really add extra flavor to the drink. We have some limes as well, just 2 slices, and some sour mix that we make fresh every day at Duke's.
Did you say filthy cherries?
Yes, they're called, I'm not getting saucy, they're called filthy cherries.
They're called, it's the brand.
They're called that.
No emails.
Yeah.
It's the brand, okay? And for those of us that don't have any bartending skills, what are some pointers you can share with us?
Well, we're gonna learn how to make this today. So we're gonna take our glass here. You guys already have some rimmed and ready to go. We're gonna take these, this is what we're gonna fill up in. So these glasses here that you're holding in your hand, this is what we're gonna end with.
Okay.
So you already have a sugar rim. I'm just gonna dip this in and have the glass ready to go, because you always wanna make sure that you have your glass ready to make it easier in the long run. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna do that last one, just a nice little half rim. So in this glass, we're gonna be adding in our 2 limes. You have a spoon, but you have 2 limes. You're just gonna throw those in this glass.
Okay.
You're going to put in 2 of your cherries that are halved. These ones are halved and ready to go just because we have to pit them and they're fresh.
Very nice.
So 2 of those. Now there's another jar that has juice in it. We're only going to take 2 of those cherries and we're going to use those juice to add in later because we want that extra juicy
So
flavor.
save the juice.
Is this the filthy cherries?
Yes.
Okay.
Filthy cherry.
So in your tin, there's a little ice. Just put a couple ice cubes. These ones are bigger than I usually use at Duke's. So just a couple. That's
Too
okay.
many?
You can put a couple back.
Put one there.
The more you add in, the harder it is to muddle. And so you have, of course, muddlers here. These ones are made of wood. We're going to be muddling with a little bit of ice, and you want to muddle enough that you're going to get the juices expressed, but not muddle too hard because when you have a rind like a lemon, lime, or orange, if you over muddle, it's going to turn bitter.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to make a little O shape over your glass like this. You just want enough room, that way you have your muddler that's able to go in, but also when you're muddling, you don't want stuff to be flying. Unless you like a mess and cleaning, then do it.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And then so we're just going to go hard enough. I'm just going to go like this just a couple times. You just want to get to the bottom. And see, for mine, you just want juices expressed.
My juices don't seem to be getting expressed.
Do you want me to hop in there and just muddle that up so that yours are ready to go?
Here, maybe I'll take another ice
take a
cube
little
out,
ice out. Yeah, now
Whatever
cover
you
it back
gotta
up.
do.
Do you want to
Yeah,
cover it
mine
back
are
up
a
so you're
little
not flying
expressed.
it? That's why you have the hole. You have your hand over it.
Oh, yes. Okay.
There you go. There you
Forgot
go.
to follow the rules.
Yeah, you did. No, you're good. Now, see, you're good. You're both good. So we're just going to put these to the side.
Okay.
After that, we have our jiggers. There's a small side and a big side. The small side is 1 ounces, which we will use, but we're going to go to the longer side, which is 1.5 ounces.
Okay.
We're using today Vito vodka. Very delicious, crisp, small batch vodka. I'm just going to fill it up all the way. Oops. It's okay if you spill. And also, I do it over the glass. That way, if anything spills like that, it should make it into the glass.
It's a bonus for the customer,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
You're just going to, fill it up to the top.
Got to get the right angle with these. There.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I've
never
Oh,
used-
was that the small size?
It's okay, do
Should I
like
another
half
one?
of that. Do half of that.
There we go.
There you
Okay,
go. So
cool.
you're going to do the taller side, fill it to the top, and drop it in. There you go.
I'm so excited. Go in on it.
The vodka's here. And it's okay if a little spills. It's a natural thing that happens.
It
We're not
happens.
scared. And a
Okay.
little bit extra falls in the glass. Uh-oh.
That's fine.
So now we're going to be taking that small side you were just working with. This is an ounce. We're going to take our juice and only fill it up halfway. We want 1/2 ounce of filthy cherry juice.
Okay.
So we're just going to fill it up halfway, and you're just going to shake it in. Try to get as much of that out as you can.
Okay.
But it's okay because we're going to take our sour mix next, and we're going to fill it up all the way. We want 1 ounce of sour mix.
All the
Lemon
way.
juice, lime juice, sugar, and water just to make it a nice, sweet, smooth flavoring.
Fill this all the way, you're saying?
Yep,
Okay.
and then drop that in there.
Okay.
Very nice.
After that part, we're going to take more ice. I usually like to cup it this way just so that it doesn't kind of fly everywhere. You're just going to go like that and fill it up a good bit of the way. If you fill it up all the way, it's not a problem because we're going to add more ice at the anyways at the end just in case. So now when you put on this top, you're going to put it on top and then slap it down a little.
Oh.
Don't be
You're
afraid
not worried
to slap
about
it
breaking the glass?
down. If it breaks, I've got an extra. We're not worried.
Okay.
I like the casual
attitude.
nature. I love it.
So now we're going to flip it over. And you always flip it over, have metal on bottom, because the openings, you want them going behind, because when you shake, you want juices to fly that way for some reason. But so just shake it a couple times.
We got to work on our shake.
There you go. And then once you got the shake index, we just want to mix the flavors. We don't want to over-dilute. You can keep it the other way if you want.
Sorry.
But you're going to look at the closest part where the glass is touching the metal.
Yes.
And right next to it, you're going to hit it. Just hit it. You'll hear that pop. It's to loosen it. And now,
that worked.
We're just going to directly go into our glass.
Beautiful.
Now, see, I need more ice just because that's who I am as a person. So I'm going to steal more ice. I'm going to just tuck some in there. And then now we all have soda water as well.
Oh, I put it in the wrong dang glass, y'all. Okay.
Just switch it over. You're good.
Apologies, you're ready to go. And now if you want to add a little more ice, feel free. I have some hide down. You don't have to, but if that's how we do it, we just top it off a little more ice. And you're going to take your soda water and just top it off so it's really nice, light, and refreshing.
I love that.
And then over yonder, we do have some toppers over there.
Okay.
They're ready to go. So what you're going to do is we have them halved. Like I said, you can put them on top of yours.
Okay.
I'm just going to make this really fast. We have 1 cherry. Whoop. I lost my other lime. That's okay.
That's okay. Here's one
I have an
done.
extra.
Yeah. You already did it.
There you go.
Perfect. So we're going to have it be where it's going to be 1 cherry halved, a lime, and another cherry. You just place it on top, and you're ready to enjoy your summer.
Look at that. Cheers, y'all.
We did it.
Beautiful.
You bartenders, anybody can do it. And you did
was
fantastic.
Mixologist now?
I feel like that was a kind of a complicated one to start with, too.
Well, you did great.
Ooh, it's refreshing.
Ooh, thank you. That's so yummy. Now, I mean, Duke's Seafood's been a staple here in Seattle for like more than 45 years. Talk to us about the outdoor vibes this summer.
6 out of 7 of our locations have amazing patios, and we do have coverings, or we have some tents going on, so that way you can have some shade, but also some sun, great views, and also just a great atmosphere. And we have happy hour twice a day, 3 to 6 and 9 till close. every single day. So come on down, enjoy a delicious cocktail and happy hour, and visit me at Green Lake if you'd like.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Rachel,
you're
this
such a
is
good
so
teacher.
great. Yes, we love doing a project, so thank you for bringing that for us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. We posted more info on Duke Seafood and this particular drink recipe, which is so fun to make. Fox13Seattle.com/Studio13Live.
Hey, coming up next, we are learning to cook some modern Levantine dishes with Street Eats at Mana.
Yes, stick around because we are also giving away those Taylor Swift tickets. You can get your pens ready. The secret code word is coming up next. All right, it's the time. This is your chance to win tickets to see Taylor Swift at Lumen Field this weekend. Today's secret code word is Swifty. Head to fox13seattle.com/contest and enter the code SWIFTY for your chance to win. And be sure to tune in tomorrow for another chance to win. Good luck.
All right, Street Eats at Mana is a new restaurant that builds on the popularity of its sister spot, Mom Noon Street. It brings in modern Levantine flavors to the forefront with options for vegans and meat eaters alike.
Yeah, and today we are learning how to make one of their popular bowls with Nico. Say it for me.
Miratori.
Miratori! I didn't want to butcher it. You know what I mean? Because you're just so cool. And then this one I can say, we have Angela Ortiz Zarate. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yes, we love to see you guys. So, of course, you're going to be talking to us about what you offer at Street Eats and how it's different from your other restaurants.
It is. It offers the same sort of Levantine flavors that you see in all of our restaurants, but the big difference is that you can customize your own bowl. So we got a lot of feedback from our clients talking about, wanting to make tweaks to our curated dishes, and we just let them have it now. Make your own. Yeah.
People love to customize things, and I think Street Eats gives you that opportunity to really build your own bowl, build your experience, and kind of take it whatever direction you want.
I know someone who's a customizer. For sure.
I think we all are a little bit.
Yeah.
For sure. And Levantine is how you pronounce it. I've been saying Levantine all day today. So I'm glad that you told us. What are we putting in our customized bowls today?
So in this one, we have a series of bases, proteins, and what we call our shawarma vegetables, which are all of these. If you were to order a shawarma at some of our other restaurants, they'd have a lot of these same flavors. Pickled turnips, banana peppers, caramelized onions are kind of the standouts. And then for our bases, we do offer the greens and herbs and the hummus in addition to others. And here we have our cauliflower al pastor. It is vegan, kind of a play on the al pastor tradition that comes from sort of these Leb-Mex moments.
Yeah, lovely. We have to know, are these some flavors that you guys grew up tasting?
I did, for sure. I grew up vegan in a Latin American household, so we played a lot.
That's a tough one. Yeah. I just want to point that out.
And yet
Good
not,
for you.
because similarly, it's a lot of just very fresh seasonal produce, seasonal foods. So a lot of these are just delicious flavors coming from mostly chilies. And then here we have the fried cauliflower, which is seen very much in Levantine cuisine.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
So what's the first thing we're going to make today?
So we're going to make our tahini garlic sauce first up here. So we have our blender. We're going to put some roasted garlic in here. So we just like to put the garlic on the stove with some canola oil and basically slowly cook it until it turns golden brown and delicious. So roasted garlic, oh, it's so good. We're going to go with a little bit of lemon juice here. And then we have some tahini, really nice kind of darker roast on the tahini from an awesome company here in Seattle called Villa Gerada, where we get all of our spices at the restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
So pop that in there, and then we're going to season it up just a little bit, some salt.
My favorite part is that I thought you were going to put just a little bit of the garlic, and then you were like,
The whole thing. The whole thing. Roasted garlic is delicious. You can't go wrong. And then we're just going to go ahead and blend this, make sure we get to a nice kind of sauce consistency.
That is a one-day blender.
It's happening quickly. There we go.
And there we go. Basically, that's it. You end up with this kind of nice, slightly thickened sauce, but something that's going to go really well on our shawarma bowl.
Yeah.
We'll give it a taste. It's awesome. Super tasty. For the purposes of today, we have it in a squeeze bottle.
Oh, very nice. Okay. You planned ahead.
But this one's got texture.
Yeah.
What's next? And then, how do we put this bowl together?
Awesome. So I'll start it off with the base and the proteins, and then let you sort of pick your veggies. We offer the option to split your bases and proteins. So we're going to do hummus and green herbs.
Good start.
Greens and herbs,
Good start.
excuse me.
Yeah.
It's our seasonal herbs, and then seasonal greens, and then mint and parsley.
Ooh, very nice. Some fresh flavors in there.
Exactly.
Bright and herbaceous.
Yes.
Super healthy. Herbs are good for you.
This looks so
And
good.
they're tasty.
I've never had
Exactly.
cauliflower in this way before. so I'm
Okay.
excited.
I'm excited for you to try it. When you deep fry it, it really absorbs all the deep flavors. You have a lot of chili pepper here. Then I'll let you start picking out your vegetables.
What do you want in here, girl?
Ooh, pickled turnips. Get that bright purple color.
A little
Fuchsia.
spoonful.
It's just amazing that color comes from nature, isn't it?
So
It does.
pretty when it's pickled. Okay.
And they're pickled in beet juice, so that really adds to it.
I mean, I'm throwing in lots of onions.
As you should. So all of these are on our menu, sort of like free vegetables, almost like other.
Fill you up.
So you can, you really can, and it's a beautiful rainbow to fill up your plate.
Oh, I love this. I love all
And
the
then of
wonderful
course
colors.
you're welcome to add as much garlic tahini sauce as you'd like.
All of it.
Yeah,
All of it.
just empty the cap. Yeah. Beautiful.
I do that in like a chef type
Very
way?
perfect. Yeah.
The technique is perfect.
We did the bottle for the zigzag, so you nailed it.
And then what if we sprinkle some tomatoes on the top?
Why not?
Absolutely, go for it.
Not me getting my hands dirty with these tomatoes.
Yeah.
The world is your oyster.
And some banana pepper snuck in too.
Very tasty. Oh,
Miles.
this looks so good.
Yeah.
Please dig in.
Okay. I'm so excited to try it. I want to try this one
Oh, yes.
too. Why don't you go on to this one?
Yeah, of course.
And so, while you're enjoying, we'll kind of talk about some of our classic bowls that we have here. So we do
Yeah.
have some pre-built bowls on the menu that we allow, people to still customize, add protein to, etc. But two of our kind of standouts are the fateh and the mujadra. So mujadra is a classic Lebanese dish: lentils, rice, caramelized onions, a little bit of garlic yogurt, pickled cabbage. We garnish with some pepitas, toasted pumpkin seeds, herbs on top. Super delicious. People can add a protein to this. They can put chicken shawarma on it if they want to really build out their lunch. Super delicious. And then our fateh, that is some pita chips on the bottom, some garlic yogurt over the top, and this one has a little bit of pickled cauliflower, herbs, and a Fresno pepper relish. And so again, these are classics that are on the menu, but then you can continue to customize them and really build out your lunch experience.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming in. We got to shout out Mana Marketplace too as we're heading out here because you guys have lots of fun items there. Thank you both so much for coming in today. These are amazing, so delicious, and we've got more info on Street Eats at Mana up on our website, fox13seattle.com/Studio13Live. See you tomorrow.
Have a great one. So good. Thank you.
Make your day.